function. Chief Farias is probably one of the biggest proponents of this academy in both people, and he seems over to help us teach these classes, but in facility use. So we don't see them as often as we do now, but the years that they spent letting us use their facility will forever mean the most to us. And this is what he wanted me to say about him. So I hope that you will bear with me. Chief Farias and I have been friends for quite a few years. Always enjoy what he has to say in the public arena. But here it is. Chief Farias has been the fire chief of Hancock since 2001 and leads an organization of 120 paid firefighters and support specialists who provide fire prevention, engineering, 9/11, and emergency response services for land, sea, air, and space-related incidents. He received his Chief Fire Officer credential through the Center for Public Service Excellence and holds a master's degree in organizational leadership. Chief Farias led his agency in becoming the first internationally accredited fire department in the Air Force and prides himself on being surrounded by people smarter than he is. And then he made sure and said this. He's also one heck of a nice guy. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chief Mark Farias.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It's a certainly pleasure and a privilege to be here today, but share some thoughts with you all. Before I get started, I just want to say as I'm sitting back here, looking at the cadets, I had this overwhelming sensation of deja vu. Because about 100 years ago, give or take a few months, I was sitting right where you guys were sitting, filled with excitement and uncertainty and anticipation. Only difference is that Andy Densmore and myself didn't have these fancy things they call radios. Back then it was a couple of cans and a string. And those are a lot better nowadays than they were. I know each of you guys is here for a different reason, and each of you took a different path to get here. But this is all part of the journey. And this is the last stop before you folks graduate. And you should be proud of yourselves, because nothing great is ever accomplished without sweat and sacrifice. And you paid your dues, 16 weeks worth of victories and some defeats. But your moment has arrived. This is it. There's a change in you. Your family, your friends, and certainly the instructors can see that you're standing a little taller, you're feeling a little prouder. You've got more confidence and confidence than you've ever had before. But you didn't do it alone. And here today I see family and friends and proud parents and supportive spouses and children. They provided you with the foundation that got you to this ceremony. And they will continue to be the most important reminders of why you answered the call. So let's give these folks a round of applause, right? The fire service motto, desire to serve, ability to perform, and courage to act, sets the bar pretty high. And today we honor Class 134 who soared over that bar and who are now ready for the awesome challenges of being a firefighter. The sacred duty of any fire academy is to prepare you, to put you through hell here so you don't suffer out there. You have succeeded where most others would have failed. And that says a lot about you, your heart, your guts, determination. Now, success has many different faces and last names, but we know when we see it. It's got a certain look and a certain feel. And I've always believed that success is a matter of 18 inches. The distance between this and this right here. That distance is the difference between knowing what to do and having the will to actually do it. Because the world isn't full of the have and have-nots. We hear that as kids, but it's a lie. The world is full of the will and the will-nots. Are you willing to do what it takes to make your dreams and goals come true? Well, the fact that you're here today is a huge step in the right direction. I want you to take a moment and look at the uniform you're wearing, and the uniform of my colleagues sitting behind me to the side, and think about what it means to you. Because the uniform by itself can't put one fire out and get a single job done. It's the men and women that have the privilege of putting it on that will make the difference where it matters most. You owe those that walk this path before you with debt gratitude. And you ask yourself why? Well, it's because of them that we're able to be here today. It's because of them we get to do what we do. I think about that. They actually built our fire stations. They put the bricks in the wall, not so much with mortar, but with their own blood, sweat, and tears. So with hard work and a little luck, you folks will become part of a proud and storied fraternity that has responded to every disaster in our nation's history, that has changed lives and saved lives and kept hope alive when everything seemed hopeless. You see, the fire service is a special job that needs special people. People that have an uncommon desire to serve. People that do the right thing when no one is looking. People that are difference makers in the lives of others. Our nation, our communities, and our families need real leaders more than anything else. Everybody sees it, the way things are working in our country. Leaders that walk the talk with grace and humility. Leaders whose actions speak louder than any words. And leaders whose example inspires us with their actions. And by virtue of our uniforms, firefighters are leaders and heroes to the public. They will respond to you. They will look up to you. They will listen to you. And to influence so many by your actions and example, that's power. And with great power comes great responsibility. Anybody know who said that? Captain Martinez, who said that? Huh? Spider-Man said that. I'm disappointed. Finally, years of reading comic books has paid off. Now, one of my favorite quotes is from Winston Churchill, who said that courage is the most important of all virtues because courage makes all other virtues possible. But we've got to remember that courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's that quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again tomorrow. And no one shows us what real courage looks like better than men and women in uniform. So whether it's our frontline military warriors deployed thousands of miles from home defending freedom, or whether it's our home front heroes that save our lives and protect us from harm. You guys have the rarest of opportunities to go out there and make a real difference in people's lives. An opportunity to change a small part of the world one person at a time. So as the sun sets today, and you will move on with your lives, you'll figure out that every day is filled with opportunity and challenge. And my advice to you is embrace it. Every single day you will have the ability to protect those that need you most. And you will. Every single day you will have the chance to change lives and prosper hope. And we should. And every single day you'll be called upon to be greater than you ever thought you could be. And you must. The fire service is rich in history and tradition, but it also has a rich and promising future because we're all looking at it, right? So, my friends, in the years to come, your greatest challenge is going to be the struggle to be the architect of your own life. There will be many forces pushing and pulling you in many different directions. But be patient. Don't compromise your principles. And give your destiny time to find you. Because it takes time to draw your own map and create your own path. And sometimes it even leads to a place you never thought it would. So class 134 today, the thin red line of the fire service gets a little thicker. Congratulations and God bless you. Love listening to that guy speak.